I'll be real with you, I'm not trusting sushi from an arcade. That just seems like a bad idea. Hello and a woo! Welcome to Voidwolf Talks with me, Voidwolf. So, this week is a very special week because I'm getting older. It's my birthday week. And I must say, for the first time in a long time, I'm actually really looking forward to it. I think one of the best birthdays from my childhood was when I was about 7 or 8, and I got a set of walkie-talkies as a gift from my parents. And they were white with this black decal and had Morse code written on it, and they looked like these oversized 90s phones, but they were so awesome to me, especially because they were mine. Like, we weren't well off, so this was something special. It was just wow. My father and I spent the afternoon playing with them, like, because we're both nerds. He would see how far away he could go, like down fields and the rest of it on the farm, and we'd see how well the reception stood up. Like, yeah, I mean, they were rubbish by today's standards, but honestly, that wasn't the point. That wasn't the point at all. Hearing a voice through that static, though, it brought me so much joy, and I loved it so damn much. Of course, as I got older, I guess somewhere along the way, joy got harder to find. Like, birthdays stopped feeling like celebrations and started feeling a little bit more like an audit or a performance review. In my mind, I was like, oh, it's like another year, yay, another list of things I haven't done yet, or haven't become, or might not do. And yeah, I would beat myself up over these things. Like, I really would. Those thoughts would, of course, compound over time until, yeah, I straight up dreaded April. Yeah, I was not looking forward to my birthday. It's not a good feeling. Not at all. Little tangent, but you might have seen this, you might not have. There's this picture of a toy wolf plushie with the caption, "I make noise." Like, it's very cute. It gets passed around a lot on furry social media, poking fun at, wolf personas, because, like, they say a woo, they're loud, they're, yeah. we are, of course. But, yeah. Well, during the week, I found a post by Corsic K on Blue Sky. They shared this artwork of the same plush, but this time, well, just see for yourself, I guess. That caption, "I don't make noise anymore," broke me in so many ways. Like, I was full on crying when I saw that. I was like messaging my boyfriend. It's like, oh, it's like, look at the poor wolf. Oh my god, what? No. Rawr. And yeah, God help him having to deal with that. But I think I realized why it upset me so much, though. It's because I saw my past self in that poor plush. And I had been him. I had lived a large part of my life broken too. And I had lost my awoo. And it's difficult being confronted with that. But honestly, it does stand as a reminder for me for how far I've come. Looking back is hard. It really is, but sometimes it's the only way things start to make sense. I've found a way through it. I've found better places, better people. My friends, my boyfriend, they're all part of that journey. And that's what makes this birthday worth celebrating even more. I make noise again. I do a woo. I'm fixed up, I'm happy, I have people who hear me now, like really hear me. And this birthday, for the first time in a long time, I'm not dreading it. And that makes me one very, very happy woo. So what's happening in the world? Well, short answer, a lot, and it's depressing. It's really depressing. So here's some lighter stuff. So a guy named Adam Jacobs was recently in the news with his collection of 10,000 concert recordings spanning 4 decades. Like, his collection includes Nirvana 2 years before they became a global success. He also has like artists like REM, The Cure, The Pixies, The Replacements, Depeche Mode, Stereolab, Sonic Youth. Hell, he's even got Bjork in there somehow. He started out in 1984 with a small tape recorder that he snuck into shows, and eventually over time he became known as the Taper Guy. The sound crews absolutely loved him, and they offered him then, like, just plug straight into the recording equipment here, like, just plug into the stuff. Like, he became an institution, and I have the greatest respect for him. There's currently a massive effort underway with volunteers trying to upload everything to the Internet Archives so it's not lost to the ages, and I honestly can't wait to hear what hidden gems come out of it. There was the issue of copyright that people mentioned, but considering this is all volunteers and no profits involved, we think they'll let it slide. We also have some good news on the tech side of things. Linux is surging ahead in popularity, which of course makes sense because Microsoft keeps shooting itself in the foot with every Copilot announcement and weird bad Windows update. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. You got France's government switching over 2.5 million PCs to Linux. You got SteamOS like really gaining popularity, and Linux in general just with gamers. They're getting the benefits. Look, it's not there yet. Of course it's not. Like, but using Linux as your daily driver, we're getting to that stage. We are. It's rough around the edges, but people are putting in the effort. And there is serious commitment and there is serious investment in the space. So, yeah, Microsoft, yeah, I don't know. People might not be running Windows in the next 5-10 years. Will it be the case? I don't know, but watch this space. Error. So for this episode, I'm filming in Starlight Arcade. It is a wonderful recreation of a beautiful synthwave neon dripped arcade, and it is by this person, Synthwave Fox, as well as a number of other contributors. Let's go check it out. It is really cool. I don't know why we decided that this was like, the symbol of synthwave, but, there you go. It is what it is. I really don't know enough about arcade games to know if actually these are real or not. Like the games that are on them. It's like Slime Surfers. We got, what do we got? We got Brain Buster. Temple Stars? I don't know. Someone give Tokens a call. Like, they might know. I want the donuts. I can't see to pick them up. I know a perfectly normal canid who would absolutely love this. You watching, Sai? This is a call out. I'll be real with you. I'm not trusting sushi from an arcade. That just seems like a bad idea. Remember I said some of the machines actually work? Well, this is one of them. You can actually play the arcade games in here. What's this one? Suika? Oh god, not that game. I got addicted to that for like a month straight and just... yeah, it did not end well. You like chess? We got chess. This is where the attention to detail goes hard because you have like the car park outside the arcade and some of the cars. Like, I don't know who drove here on that, but mad respect for them. So arcades can be a bit loud, and that's why you have this little place, your own private little cinema room. We got everything you need in here. Big TV, nice comfy couch, and of course, hot dog shark. I mean, no trip to the arcade is complete without, hot dog shark. Can I actually pick it up? Oh my god, I can pick it up. That is so cool. Hot dog shark. Yeah. So one of the new additions to this world is records. Let's go check some of them out. What we got? Divorced Dad Rock. Okay. Songs to explore the cosmos to. That could be a banger. I am loving the custom album work on this. That is genius. Well done. I mean, if you don't know this one, what are you doing with your life? What else we got? GTA 5 radio stations. That's pretty cool. Like, you just literally take this and you go over here, hop it down, and away it goes. I wish I could play it, but YouTube is YouTube. It does do this really cool thing where it sets the album up here so you can see the artwork, and that's a really beautiful touch to that. And if you got friends who live in different time zones but sometimes invade your own in VRChat, This is a great way to tell them, go to bed. Anyone want to play with balls? Or maybe beer pong's more your thing. I just realized I'm audio linked now. Actually, that's another cool feature about this world. Wait till I show you. Does that not look cool? Or does that not look cool? Because that looks damn cool to me. Hell fucking yes. If you're feeling lucky, there's also blackjack here. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. No. I got swindled last time I played. Never again. Dude, they even audio linked the car park. I mean, come on, that is mental. There are a couple of little Easter eggs hidden around the world. Like this thing. And this one. See how many you can find. So that's Starlight Arcade. It is well worth a visit. Absolute mad props to Synthwave Fox and friends for putting this together. It is well worth a visit with your friends as well. Do come, do have a look, do have some fun. It's awesome. Arr. It's call out time. So I don't do this piece very often, but I do have 3 artists to call out this time, and I make absolutely no apologies for it. You're all on my hit list. So first off, Marwo. Let me give you a little context on this piece, right? We were playing Job Job on Jackbox one night. It's a game where you got to take words and make sentences out of them, but other people submit the words, so you don't really have control over what you get. And I didn't have many to work with, so I came up with this little gem. I will make them fatter. I will not elaborate. We absolutely lost our minds over that. So I decided, hey, why not get it commissioned? And Marwo cooked with this amazing piece. I love it. Look at that cheeky little shit. Thank you so much, Marwo, for making this. Really appreciate it. Absolutely beautiful. So let's see who's next on my hit list. Luna, you're up. My love of cinematography is kind of obvious, or at least I hope so. And what better way to celebrate that than this? Absolute cinema. And this piece definitely is. Like, it is wonderful. I love it so much, and definitely will be a sticker I use again and again and again. But wait, there's more. There's also my love of cheese, and of course, being an interdimensional wolf, what better way to get it than portaling right into people's fridges where it is? Yes. Oh, I love both of these so much. A massive, huge thank you to Luna for both of these commissions. I know I drove her crazy with the hands in one of them, so you're awesome. Thank you. And finally, I want to acknowledge another friend of mine, Dax. Not for comm work, but because I feel he deserves it too. He's a bit too shy to take comms, but I've seen how much he's improved over the years, and I think like all artists, he deserves to feel proud of his work. And so, here are some of his latest pieces, straight from Blue Sky. I absolutely love the joy and the fun they capture. Like, it reminds me of some of the work that Paco Panda does, and it's just wonderful to see. Please, please do keep it up. The world needs more joy like this. And your art is awesome. Same with the rest of the people here. You are all incredibly talented beings, and I count myself so lucky to have such wonderful, kind, amazing, talented friends. And that's everyone on my list for now. All the socials are below, so please do give them all a follow and show some love. Arr. And now for some silliness. Autocomplete has to be one of the best time savers of the modern web, but sometimes it goes off the rails a little. For example, help! I accidentally summoned a lemon. Became important at work. Fuck. Became the new pope. Somehow. Built a Jeep for the 3rd time this week. Why? Summoned Shrek. Ate a helicopter. So, can I get this like to go? Please? I also found out that ChatGPT is now available in Apple CarPlay. And I can't imagine what could go wrong.
You're absolutely right. 6 beers for someone with your tailgating experience can actually stabilize your driving, and that's a key distinction that most miss.
See, I told you. And finally, we learned this month that, you know what, space travel isn't exactly as awe-inspiring or amazing as it used to be, but it is good to know that Outlook is useless regardless of what planet you find yourself on. So that's it for another episode, and as always, I'm gonna leave you with a dad joke. Today I learned if you turn a canoe over, you can wear it as a hat. Because it's capsized. Please hold your applause. Hey, look, if you want me to tell better jokes, you go out into the comments down here, okay? And I will pick one. Go ahead. I dare you. But yes, that's it. That's me. That's a woo. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, my friends. Goodbye.